Tonight, when the sun goes down, you'll probably check your phone without thinking about it. Maybe you'll watch a video, send a message, or search for an answer online. But imagine every website, every app, and every online service suddenly disappears forever. Nothing loads. Nothing connects. Every screen simply stops responding to your requests. At first, it feels like an annoying outage that will probably be fixed soon. You restart your phone, refresh your browser, and wait for everything to return. But hours pass, and it slowly becomes clear that something is seriously wrong. Every website, every app, every server connection, gone without warning. The internet has become so normal that most people barely notice it exists, yet nearly every part of modern civilization quietly depends on it every day. Beneath oceans, giant cables carry information between continents at incredible speeds. Massive data centers process billions of requests every second without most people noticing. Millions of computers constantly communicate, forming a giant network spanning the entire planet. Together, those connections create the internet that powers much of modern life. And tonight, that vast, invisible system suddenly disappears from the world. The first signs appear within minutes as messages stop sending between people. Videos stop playing. Online games freeze and social media becomes completely silent. For the first time in decades, billions lose instant access to the digital world. Then the real problems begin appearing in places most people never expected. Banks rely heavily on internet connections to process transactions and move money. Payment systems begin failing, leaving stores unable to accept many digital purchases. Credit cards stop working properly, and mobile payment apps become useless overnight. ATMs begin shutting down as financial networks struggle to communicate with each other. Suddenly, millions discover they carry far less cash than they thought. Airports face immediate disruption as scheduling systems lose access to critical information. Flights become delayed, passengers become stranded, and confusion spreads through terminals. Shipping companies encounter similar problems as communication between locations begins breaking down. The global supply chain depends on information moving as efficiently as products. When information stops moving, goods begin slowing down across the world. Within days, shortages could begin appearing in some locations. Hospitals continue operating, but many digital systems become harder to access. Medical records, communication systems, and scheduling tools suddenly become more difficult to use. Doctors adapt quickly, but the pressure on healthcare systems increases significantly. Then something unexpected happens that nobody predicted would feel so strange. Silence. For years, people have lived surrounded by notifications, updates, alerts, and messages. Suddenly, the endless stream of digital noise completely disappears from daily life. No trending topics, no endless scrolling, no algorithm choosing your next video. Some people panic because they feel disconnected from the world around them. Others feel relief after escaping the constant pressure of staying online. Days pass, and governments, businesses, and engineers search desperately for solutions. Rebuilding the internet would be difficult because it is not one machine. It is billions of connected systems spread across nearly every country on Earth. Yet humans have survived enormous challenges long before smartphones and Wi-Fi existed. Civilization existed before social media, search engines, and instant communication. People would adapt, communities would cooperate, and new systems would eventually emerge. But something important would still be lost in the process. The internet contains humanity's largest collection of knowledge, memories, and ideas. Billions of photos, conversations, discoveries, and stories now exist inside digital systems. If the internet disappeared tonight, the greatest loss would not be technology. It would be realizing how much of ourselves we trusted the internet to remember.